What is up, everybody? How are you doing? Happy Friday. We made it for another one. We are here. Episode 29 of the Sports Heads. Bobby Fran, BF. Andrew rocking it with that new Sports Heads gear. Look at that. Pimping it in the camera already. I got some mine on. You know what's up. We are the guys. We're the Sports Heads. Glad you could be here with us tonight. Fade this out and talk to our boy Andrew. How you doing? Look at that. He's popping his gear. Look at that stuff. Don't be gear popping on me, bro. What are you doing? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. It's Sports Day Friday, everyone.
Hell yeah, bro.
Not just the shirt.
There you go. Okay, you can readjust now. So we can see that beautiful face and the beautiful. That's cool, man. So how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing okay.
That's good, man. Yeah, we got a full lineup of sports to bring to people tonight. I know you're excited about that. Let's
I want to start off the show with, this is a cool side note. I'm acquainted with the owner of Great Lakes Championship Wrestling. I'm friends with him.
Okay.
And it's going to be a cool show on the 21st of January. I'm working out to see if I can go, and it's going to be a good time.
That's cool. That's the one you just went to, right? Great Lakes. That's the same company you just went to?
Yep.
That's cool, man.
Got to see Eric Redbeard.
Eric Redbeard. Awesome, man. Yeah, you do get to see a lot of the old wrestling guys that still are kind of in that independent circuit or those smaller companies. Yeah, I know you're looking forward to that. Hey, shout out to the 4 people that have already joined us tonight on this cold Friday here. Go ahead.
You know who Candice Michelle is, right?
Yes, I've heard that.
So she was there signing autographs, and I didn't know what she looked like now because I didn't know if she looked any different.
So you just knew she was a hot chick, but you couldn't tell. You didn't recognize her for who she used to be, right?
She was sitting right there signing autographs, and I walked right past her.
You walked right past her. All right, very good. That's cool, man.
Rolled.
Excellent. Good correction. There you go. Technical correction.
If I had known that was Candace, I would have been like, "Oh, hi, Candace."
There you go. You would lay down some game on her, right? I get you. All right, well, Andrew, let's bring some of our friends back. We got backstage. All right, let's say hello to our chat moderator, executive producer of TGB, and our bro, Bobbynic.
Hey, everybody. How's it going tonight? Friday night, guys.
Friday night. How you doing tonight, man?
Hey, not too shabby. It's cold as fuck, but I'm inside and warm, so
well,
it's all good.
That's the best place to be. See, I wasn't going to go there right away because, I mean, who am I to ask a Canadian complain about how cold it is here? But it's pretty right cold where I live too down here in the lower 48, as they say. But yeah, so I wouldn't dare to try to compare it to what you have going on. But
how cold is it, Bobbynic?
Yeah,
it is.
In Fahrenheit, please.
Oh, you want it in Fahrenheit? Holy shit! Okay. That's gonna take some calculations.
Oh shit!
Let's see this.
He's gonna do. All right, give us a I guess you got to give us Celsius first.
Okay, it is 9 in Celsius, 16 Fahrenheit. What? No, I'm wrong. I gotta be wrong.
All
16,
I know
16 Fahrenheit though. Oh,
all I know.
Minus 9 in Celsius. 16.
There. That's more how you feel then.
Yeah.
See, now you're getting in Celsius and minuses. See, this is why America never learned to do a metric system, because it's too much trouble for us. So yeah. All I know is that here freezing is 32 Fahrenheit, which is 0 Celsius. That's about as far as my knowledge goes. But how about you, Andrew? You a Fahrenheit guy?
Yep.
That's cool. All right, we got a couple more friends backstage. Shout out to the 5 people that are here with us tonight on this Friday night. The unofficial pre-show for replayables coming on later on 9 o'clock.
Mr. Fahrenheit, because I bring that fire.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
There you go. And that's why we're here, because Andrew is Mr. Fahrenheit and brings the fire. All right, well, let's say hello to a couple.
And we got Tay Boogie watching in the Facebook group.
Thank you, Bobbynic, because I'm still busy opening the show, and I didn't have a chance to check out what our friends are saying. So let's get a couple of these, and I'll bring a couple more friends in. Law says, let's go feeling frisky. Thanks for checking in, buddy. And then we got your, I think that's Tay Boogie. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
That usually Tay. All right. What's up, Tay? Shout out, brother. Loving the new look, Andrew. Hot AF, Law says. Look at that. And let's see. Stormy checked in earlier. There she goes. She likes the T-shirt too, of course. Look at this. Laws. Hey, Stormy. Finally feeling normal. Sort of. Hope your fam is okay. Yeah, I understand Loss has been going through it a little bit. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better, Loss. Good to hear.
Yeah,
exactly,
sure.
Stormy. Knock some of these out of the way, fellas, and I'll bring our friends in. Everybody's doing better. God bless. Good to hear. I love seeing the love in the chat. Uh-oh. Sick of being sick. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's hardcore, bro. Well, I'm glad hopefully you're on the other side of it for real, Loss. Let's see. Andrew is life.
That's right.
Let's see what's going on. Bobbynic.
Wonder who that was.
Rubbing 2 lit cigars together to keep warm. Yeah, that's a good idea. And, of course, our boy who's always with us in one way or the other, Chris Abels, checking in on the chat.
Chris
What's
Abels.
up, bro? I'm sure he's doing his pregame ritual, getting the Modelo count going early.
Yeah.
I'm doing my regular Tito's thing, as per usual. I guess I'm basic that way. Hey, let's bring a couple more friends in. They've been sitting backstage so we can get on with the fun, all right? Let's say hello to our bro from TGB, an all-around good dude. Let's say hello to Scott Fitzpatrick. What's up, bro? Hey. What's going, man? How you doing tonight?
Nice shirt there, Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Mr. Fahrenheit. Why is he Mr. Fahrenheit, Scott? What did he say?
Something about being hot. Something about being hot.
Because Andrew brings the heat, bro. Andrew
There we
brings
go.
the heat.
Yeah.
There we go. So I didn't mean to quiz you right away, bringing you on the air, dude. I know that's a little bit of pressure. Sorry about that. There you go. He brings the fire. Fire. Yeah. See, I even got it wrong, right? Look at that. Abel says, cheers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr.
Cheers
Abels.
to you, Mr. Abels. Yes.
We'll be seeing you real soon. But we'd like to get to our little pregame hangout here and talk about sports because we have a lot of fun on TGB Mondays and Thursdays, so much so that I think it's safe to say that Andrew sports gets trampled on a little bit as we do it. So we like to gather here on Fridays and do a little extended sports set and have a little fun. Right, Andrew? Yep.
Like Lady in the Tramp.
Andrew is bringing the fire tonight. What do you got props there, Scott?
Chris Abel said cheers, and I just gave him a little.
There you go. That looks like the mini Holy Grail or something. You got right there.
Holy Grail.
Looks like you're doing a little version of the Indiana Jones cup switch or something like that.
I don't drink much.
The Holy Grail.
Sing it, Andrew. Get it, boy. All right. Hey, let's bring our last friend in who's currently backstage. I was talking to her a little bit today. I hope she's feeling good. Let's say hello to Shayna. Hi, Shayna. How you doing? Hello. Doing good this evening? Better. Good.
A little.
Good. Did you go to your day program? Did you go to your day program today? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
because
get
I
the
do
weekend
it
off?
usually, so. Yeah, thank God.
Get a rest from that stuff.
I still have a headache,
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
That's kind of a thing with you. Well, I wish you well with them. I know that's a problem for you, but I hope you find a cure soon or
Yeah.
get some kind of relief for your girl. All right, hey Andrew.
Yeah.
All right, now we got all the stories in the hopper. You ready to kick them, bro?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right, well, while I get the clip ready, talk about the pitcher that the New York Yankees just recently signed as a free agent.
This is the third starter getting paid this kind of money.
All right. You went right to the money and you didn't tell him who it was.
I can't start laughing already.
She sure is. This is right. Carlos Rondon. He's a starting pitcher. You said he's like basically third. He would be like a third string pitcher, basically.
He could throw 101 on the gun.
101 on the gun. That's not bad. But you say he's not even a starter. He's third in the lineup, right?
Law says, did Scott steal a communion cup from church?
That's what it looks like. Look, he's doing that's what it is. He went by a little tiny little church scene in a yard or something and got that thing.
You know, there's a starting rotation, right?
Yes.
So Garrett Cole would be top of the line.
Okay.
He would be third in line in the week.
And so they paid this guy 6 years, $162 million for a middle of the lineup guy, is what you're saying, right?
Their middle of the lineup guys are not normal.
You're right, for the New York Yankees
But
level.
they buy everyone and their mother.
Yes, they do. What's up, Brian? Hey, what's up? Thanks for checking in, Brian Clowder. Brian's here, Andrew.
Hey, Brian.
Stormy saying hi to Brian. Boom. All right. So we'll have to see how that works out. Yes, like you said, the Yankees are always out there just buying up the best players, Andrew. They seem to have the money to do it.
That's why I think we need a salary cap in baseball.
Hallelujah, brother. I'm with you 100% because being a fan of the Baltimore Orioles, we cannot compete with the Yankees and the Dodgers and the Giants and the Red Sox for free agents. It's just not feasible the way the money is right now. I agree 100% because until that happens, the teams I named are always going to be the top 5 teams. Do you think so, Andrew?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, bro.
Everybody else is a farm team.
You're right, Scott. We discussed that on a previous episode or Sports Heads. That they're basically, I know we are, but the rest of the league is essentially a farm team to the teams that do have enough money to field a World Series team. I agree. Hey, Andrew, talk about what Christopher the Mad Dog Russo said about Carlos Correa, and the team he's joining.
So Carlos Correa got bank last week.
Bank. Hell yeah.
20, I believe it was $280 million for 13 years.
280. Wow. And so this guy, I'm familiar with Christopher Mad Dog Russo. He's been on, a lot of radio. I think he's on Sirius most recently. But he's saying that that they're an 80-win team. Even with this guy, they spent all this money on. Do you agree with that assessment, Andrew?
Worse.
You don't think
75?
Wow. So you think they spent all of this money?
They have absolutely shit.
Games.
Starting rotation. Absolutely shit.
Yeah, and starting pitching is what it's all about. For most of the teams that win a championship, have that good starting rotation.
They have no notable names. None.
Yeah.
All of them either are on different teams now or retired.
Wow. Yeah.
And
So it sounds like they put all their eggs in one basket with just paying a one guy a lot of money, right?
yeah.
Usually that affects the team's ability to sign free agents for years to come. All right, Andrew, we're going to move on to the NFL, buddy. You sent me a tweet about the Packers, about one of their offensive tackles. Tell everybody about it while I set it up. And shout out to the 7 people that are here so far. Episode 29 live.
This guy who said, this guy who I sent about the message or the
Yeah, you sent me a tweet about it says the Packers activated 6'9" offensive tackle Caleb Jones off the NFL list or NFI list, where he has been for the last 2.5 months, Andrew. Now, you said, how big is that guy? 6'9", you were talking about him earlier, right?
because of performance enhancing.
Whoa.
He violated. He was a
Viagra?
No.
Violated.
No.
I didn't know that's why he wasn't playing, Andrew.
Yeah. He better have hoped the performance enhancing worked on his dick, but because it definitely didn't work on his playtime.
Andrew is bringing the fire tonight. I got to agree with him. All right, but yeah, so Andrew was telling me about this guy. He's about 7 foot tall, offensive tackle. So just getting back on the team. So I know Andrew's anxious for that because that's his team. Let's see what we got here.
They're hanging on for the playoff lives right now. They're 5-8 going into.
Caleb Jones was 5'10" before growth hormones lost, says Andrew. Those daggone growth hormones. Get you every time. All right. Boom. All right, Andrew. We were talking about NFL's coming down to it. Last night, what happened in last night's game, bro? 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks.
15?
Go ahead, bro.
What week is it? 15?
You always got to ask me something I ain't ready for, right? Yeah, I think it is like 5th. Yeah, it's 15 because everybody's had a bye, and there's been they got 14 games in their record. Yes.
God damn, I feel fucking.
I think my internet.
For asking a question I should know. Oh, my God. Damn, that's stupid of me. Oh.
It's quite all right, Andrew. Nah, man, because I don't know. Because they have the bye weeks built in there. So, at any rate, last night, the 49ers played the Seahawks. And what happened with that game?
49ers just keep rolling. Keep rolling.
And how do keep telling everybody why that's so significant? Because what's going on with their quarterback situation? Who's doing that?
Mr. Irrelevant.
Easy for you to say. Yes, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. We discussed on previous episodes of the Sports Heads.
Literally,
Purdy
literally the last pick of the draft. Literally.
That's right, Andrew. Thanks for refreshing their memory. Yes, he is literally the last pick from that last year's NFL draft, and he's only playing due to injury because Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt, and then the backup got hurt. So now they're brought to Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, and he's done nothing but win, and he won last night and clinched the division for the 49ers.
I think Trey Lance and Jimmy G will be out of a job.
That's interesting. We were talking about that. He's pretty good too, Scott. Yeah. So that's what we were talking about. For those of you who follow, Jimmy Garoppolo was the guy, and then they drafted Trey Lance, right?
Yep.
And then so now Lance got hurt, and this guy Purdy is in. Everybody thought that Lance was going to push Garoppolo out of the way. Now this guy Purdy is likely to push both of those guys out of the way, right, Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think he's going to be not to the extent Tom Brady is. He might not win as many Super Bowls or do any of that, but you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, I think I do. He does seem to be catching on pretty quickly, Andrew. Now, I don't know if he's going to be Tom Brady material. You know, that's kind of, you're putting him in high company right there. But I do see where he will probably knock those two guys out of the way, and he will probably be the future starting quarterback for the 49ers. I guess we'll have to see once everybody gets healthy. But I guess until he
And then we'll hear again after that.
And then we'll never hear from again after that. Yeah, maybe not. But yeah, so that's the guy right there, and it says simply never lost. So here's the guy that was literally the last guy anyone thought to pick in last year's NFL draft, and he's out there, hasn't lost a game yet as a starting quarterback. So we think that's a pretty good story. Let's see. Andrew, we were talking about there's going to be some Saturday games this week, bro.
Hey, we got Kathy up in the house.
That is gonna fuck me up. That really is.
Hello, everyone. Been Christmas shopping. Oh, boy, I love Amazon. Keeps me from hurting stupid people. You have fun going out there doing that. Let's see. Shayna needs her own show. Maybe so, Lost.
I think it should be the Andrew and Shayna show.
I like that. That's a good idea.
The A&S show.
Oh, well, we're getting weird now. Let's see. Look what Law says. Law says Purdy is the real deal. Watching his folks in the stands during the previous games was heartwarming. It was, dude. You see the emotion on his parents and his father when as he was playing. Just the better he did, it seemed like the more emotional they got. It's a really cool story, and it just goes to show you that you just never know. Even though he was the last guy drafted, doesn't mean he's the worst guy. Oh, no, my sister agrees. Look at that. My sister likes some shout-outs, sis. All right, we got some LOL.
Just goes to show, do not give up hope.
There you go, bro. You heard Andrew. You heard the man. Do not give up hope.
I swear, even if you're not in the starting spot right away, do not think this was the end. Be in the minor leagues for a while.
That's cool.
Perfect your craft, and when it's time, it'll be your time.
Yep.
So you're saying I still got a chance?
He still got a chance. You still got a chance, Scott. There you go. That's words from Andrew. Words to live by from our boy Andrew right there. Let's see.
The draft's overlooked me for 30 years now. Every next year.
The only draft I got is in my basement. Let's see. Boss said, hi, Kathy. We canceled Christmas this year. So much easier. That's a good option if you have it there, Lost. That's all right, man. Hey, Andrew, tell everybody what happened to your receiver in last night's game, your fantasy wide receiver. This guy.
Tyler Lockett unfortunately broke his finger last night, and he could be out for the year. He could be out for the year because of it.
Youch indeed, Shayna. Yes, yes, he could be out for the year. Tyler Lockett, he's a good wide receiver for the Seahawks. Hey, Andrew, how do you think the Seahawks are doing considering that they lost their franchise quarterback, Russell Wilson, this year? The first year without him.
I sure as fuck didn't expect it.
Yeah, they're 7. Didn't expect it, huh?
They're 7-7, and they're playing very well, I have to say. Even with Geno Smith. Geno Smith is a long time
I thought they were gonna be like bottom feeders in the league.
Yeah, I thought that they were going to be the laugh. There you go, Scott. And look at that. Look at that. Now the Broncos, turns out they got Russell Wilson, and they are the laugh of the league in a sense, aren't they? Do you feel that way?
They only got, what, 3 fucking wins?
Everybody. Hey, being a Broncos fan, but you still have, I don't think anyone saw it going this way. Everybody, I think most people would assume that any team that Russell Wilson went to would have probably been instantly better, but that just didn't turn out to be the case so far. I think it might take some gelling.
I think he has the beginning of the CTE. I'm sorry.
Do you?
He's forgetting Denver plays and going to Seahawks plays, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
We're going to comment in here. You're right. He does seem confused. I think he's been with Pete Carroll so long, he don't know how to exist without him. You were shocked when Wilson got hurt. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know about the CTE part though, Andrew. He's always been kind of rah-rah, but I never considered him like a CTE kind of guy.
But it's like he's doing audibles in the Seahawks playbook. People are like, "What the fuck?"
I heard that he was getting some weird looks from some of the people he plays with. All right, y'all. Well, it's 7:57 here on the East Coast. You're watching episode 29 of the Sports Heads. Andrew, Bobbynic, Shayna, Scott Fitzpatrick, and we might have somebody checking in. I'll bring in a minute. But
look at Lost's last comment.
Let's see.
Oh, the one before that, actually.
Well, first is that Wilson needs better receivers. Can't do it by himself. That's a good point.
He does
Coaching
have
wasn't that great either.
He does have great receivers, man.
Was this the one you were talking about, Bobbynic?
Yeah. There's always hope, except for Scott.
That was a couple of comments ago. All right, y'all. Well, we're happy you're here tonight on this Friday night. And if you have a minute. Lost. If you have a minute, please go ahead and subscribe to my page, please. You can find all my social medias here at the upper right corner right here. BF Bobby Fran. If you go type that in, please give me a subscribe, and I'd appreciate that. You can see all of our past episodes of the Sports Heads and some video clips that I put up, and I'll be putting up clips of hopefully my future appearances from being co-host on the Rob Saul Show. So that's exciting for me. So you find all that there. BF Bobby Fran on YouTube, please. What's up, Andrew?
One thing I missed on baseball news today.
Uh-oh.
Andrew Benintendi, 5 years, $75 million deal to the White Sox.
Damn, boy. All right. Andrew's got that up-to-the-minute news coming off the dome all the time. Boom. Very good. All right, let's see. What we got? Put a couple of these up. Boom. All right, so like I said, it's almost, okay, so it's like 8 o'clock here. You know where we're heading at 9 o'clock.
The sad part, players make all this money, but as the years go by, some of them, in fact, most of them, become bankrupt or ungodly poor because they spend it poorly.
Yeah, you hear a lot of those sad stories. At the top of the hour, at 9 o'clock, we're heading over to see our boy, Chris Abels, Replayables. Shout out, bro.
Law says Andrew counting everyone else's money.
Yeah, he does, Loss. Yeah. You notice when I ask him to tell you about a player, more often than not, he'll lead with how much money they made like he did earlier. So, yeah, you're not wrong about that. But check it out. Here's an episode tonight, Replayables, episode 11. He's got it titled The Naughty List. So we'll have to see what that's all about. I'm sure we'll have to see where he is at the Modelo count at the top of the hour. So please go over there, give him a like, share, and subscribe.
I'm going to guess it's going to start at 4.
4? That was a previous number. He might. Andrew counting everybody else's money. Yes, there it is. Yep. Yeah, so please, that's where we're all going to be. We're all going to head over there in the chat and hang out with my boy, Chris Abels. No doubt. All right. And while we're talking about it, while we're doing these promos here, boom. I just did my first episode of the Rob Saul Show. I'll give myself gratuitous applause.
That's right.
You can find that on here. I was asked to come on and do sounds and the things I do. Oh, thank you. On to do that on the Rob Saul Show, and I'm happy to do it. I'm looking forward to the future and having a lot of fun with those guys and seeing what I can do, the things I can do with them. So looking forward to that. So please, every Tuesday at 8:30, you can catch me over there on the Rob Saul Show. Chris Abels, Anthony Zenhauser, hopefully Doug Nelson, and the host, Rob Saul. Check me out over there, please. Boom.
Yeah, hopefully Doug isn't snowed in next week.
No doubt. What's up, Andrew?
Did we get enough stories tonight?
We sure did, bro. You hanging in there? You doing okay? I got plenty more.
I wasn't sure.
Yep, we're doing okay, bro. I appreciate you. Appreciate you checking in. All right, let's see. I got a couple more. Let's talk about these Saturday. What's that, What's that, Scott?
The beads on his wrist he's got more of them.
Oh shit! You look at Lost's last comment.
All right, what we got? I think Andrew caught the flu from appearing on Chris Abel's Thanksgiving special.
He thinks he caught the flu.
Oh, I think I caught. Okay, I thought I read Andrew. Wow, dude. Wow. I think you caught it on that show. That is terrible. Well, I'm glad you. Hopefully, you're on the better side of it, bro.
It is terrible.
It is, bro. Hey, Andrew. Now we talked about there's going to be some Saturday games on tomorrow. We're getting down to the end of the season.
That's gonna fuck me up in a hot place.
In a hot place, huh?
I know that, but that's an expression and a half, ain't it?
Oh,
explain us why that is, Andrew.
I'd like to hear Andrew picks against Shane weekly picks as they do against each other.
You broke up a little, Scott. I didn't hear every word, bro. Sorry.
I'd like to hear Andrew's weekly picks against Shayna's weekly picks and see how they do against each other.
Ooh, yeah. We could pick like a game of the week, like do a Thursday or a Monday game. Maybe not every game, but I like that because I don't know if Shayna likes football enough to pick that much.
That's kind of the thing though. She can pick the name or just guess it or.
Mm-hmm. You hear a lot of stories of people saying, well, I won this bet because I picked this team because they had the prettier uniform or something like that.
Or whatever, yeah.
That's right. You're right, dude. So yeah. So tomorrow, they have a triple header, Andrew, of football games.
Triple header. Yeah, buddy.
All right, at 1:00, they have the Colts at the Vikings. I don't know. What do you think about that game?
Good thing I have NFL Plus because my cable company does not get a sports package, so I can't watch the NFL Network. Good thing I have NFL Plus.
Andrew's got them workarounds. The sports head gets that workaround, boy. All right. So the 1:00 game is Colts Vikings. The 4:30 game, the middle game, is the Ravens, my Ravens, at the Cleveland Browns against Deshaun Watson, Andrew.
Deshaun Watson is so overrated. He should not be in the NFL right now.
Yeah. And we had Lamar was already hurt. Our second string guy got hurt. We're down to our third string quarterback as well, Andrew. So that's going to be interesting tomorrow. And then
Lost wants to know if Andrew is ready to abandon the Packers and join America's team in Dallas.
Ooh, Andrew, what do you think, bro? You ever see yourself being a Cowboys fan?
I like CeeDee Lamb.
He is a good wide receiver, yes.
But other than that, Dak is overrated. Dak is definitely overrated.
Dak Prescott, yeah, the quarterback.
Did he get paid yet, by the way?
I don't know, Andrew. There he goes again. He's not sure how to feel about him, Scott, because he don't know how much money he made. If he knew with the new contract, then he could decide if he really hates him or not. No. Hey, Andrew, the 8:00 game tomorrow night is the Dolphins at the Bills. Tua against the Bills.
That's gonna be game of the night.
I think so too. That'd be the third game, the 8:15 game. I think I'm looking forward to that one the most.
I have a big prediction.
Uh-oh.
You got a big what?
Yeah.
I hope there was a pre in there somewhere.
The winner of this game will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
Wow. So because I do remember you saying earlier this year that you thought the Dolphins were built to go all the way, and I remember kind of going like, "Really, Andrew? Like, what's my boy? What they give my boy Andrew over there?" But the Dolphins have played some strong football this year. I think you're right. They got a strong future, Andrew.
Especially with Tua and the coach. I really like him. He was the coach of the
That's what I was thinking too, Scott. I thought the same thing.
He was the coach, offensive coordinator of San Francisco. He had got some good pedigree over there. He was taught well. He brought it over to Miami and changed Tua for the better. Because before, no offense, Tua really sucked dick.
I'm sure nobody's offended at all, Andrew. But yeah, that coach that they got from the 49ers is good. Yeah, Scott, it sounds like they had to. That was a weird name of getting named. Wait a minute. You know what? I don't know. Hopefully, I haven't been doing this for too long. Let's say hello to our friend Stormy. Hello, Stormy. How you doing? What's up?
Hey.
I think I saw you, and then I got preoccupied by clicking stories and stuff, and I just kept going past it. How you doing tonight?
Better late than never, I guess.
Good. You were coming from a new undisclosed location. How you doing?
I could see this.
Oh, you don't have to give away no obvious signs or anything. I know you.
Are you in a mansion? You got a lot of rooms.
Just a lot.
Oh, actually, it's funny that you said that. Dad would understand why it's a small house.
Yeah,
really.
She's going to every corner in every room.
I guess.
They're leaving me alone.
Yeah, I know that. I know that's a challenge. Well, I'm glad you joined us for a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah,
Glad you're here. All right, Andrew. We were talking
Lost,
about.
Hey, Lost has a question.
Uh-oh. Let me put up your query.
Or no, maybe it's not a question.
Oh, hang on. I double clicked it. Here it comes. Andrew's ready to show us his big prediction. He better keep his big prediction in his pants there, Lost. Keep your big prediction in your... Boom.
You see Andrew's shirt, Stormy?
Yeah, it looks good. You like it? Fit good? Good. Looks like you're feeling
You can't
good.
hear your head right on, Andrew.
Bang your head.
All right, and since you dropped in, check this out. This is our friend Stormy's graphic, SC Creations. If you need anything graphic-wise or T-shirts or something, SC Creations right there.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stormy.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Hey, Andrew, while you're still with us, bro, we talked about before the show that the Commanders are going to be doing something that not many teams have done in the past 30 years.
This is a crazy stat. I didn't know how to feel about it, but I was like, what?
Do you remember what we talked? It said it's not often that you see an NFL team play the same opponent in back-to-back games. So that's going to happen for the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Go ahead, Andrew.
So the Commanders had a bye week, played New York before the bye week, and they're playing them after the bye week. I'm like,
right. Their last game was a 20-20 tie, the Commanders and the Giants. Then there was a bye week, and now they're going to the other stadium to play each other.
what kind of
It's almost like a movie script.
what kind of
movie.
shit?
So they said.
Hey Google.
Somebody has an audio problem.
Bro, China.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. What's up?
It's China.
I don't know. How is it me? I don't know.
It's not me.
Why are you always blaming Shayna?
Oh, I think it's Stormy.
Is it? I think it was Stormy. Maybe by air vent. Or got some static or something.
Probably, yeah.
She's like, what?
I'm like, I'm not doing anything.
I'll just mute you for the time being, and I'll turn you on and off. Okay. So, Andrew, yeah, so like it says here, 30 years this hasn't happened, guys. So it's kind of just a rare scheduling thing. Go ahead.
30 years from today would be 90.
Carry the one.
Coming off a tie game like that, it's almost like it's been scripted.
You think so, Scott? It makes it even weirder.
I
Yeah.
think the NFL is scripted.
What?
Really?
Sometimes
Well, I think some of the games are awfully come down to the 3-point margins. They cover the spread in a weird way, an awful lot, Andrew. I will agree with you in that regard.
I think they either the ref told the team to blow the game, or the ref intentionally try to blow the game to.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen some games where the referees seem to be making these continuous questionable calls in a row, and it looks like they're trying to favor one team or the other, Andrew. But I
that's
don't know if
kind
there's
of why I
anything.
like the replays, the instant replays. That's kind of what the benefit of them is for me.
Yeah, it takes.
Then it takes some of that questionable. Hi, Mom. Takes some of that questionable calls out.
It takes some of the questionable calls that the referees could have, have too much influence over the game. It takes that away a little bit, right? Yeah. What to say?
Yeah.
Well, you never know who's being paid off.
That's right. And so, yeah, if you got instant replay, at least you have some kind of authority that goes, no, it wasn't what he said. It's what we're actually looking at. So that's a point to be made there. It says Stormy joining the show on UHF with Rabbit. Hell yeah, old school. Let's see. Did I unmuted? You okay? Let's see. Nope. Sound like she's cooking bacon. Cooking a little bacon a little bit. That's all. Really crazy if the Commanders and Giants end up in a tie again. Wow, that would be something. Lost 2 in back-to-back games, and then they tie in back-to-back games. I guess that's something to watch for now. That's a good point. I'll be curious to see if that happens.
That would be bizarro.
Oh, look at that. She's talking. I think this comment's aimed at Stormy. She said, "I remember the Lord couldn't even go to the bathroom. They come beating on the door."
Yeah.
Audience for everything.
Well, that's good. Well, we're glad you found a little safe cove somewhere for a minute. So yeah, well, so I like what Law said. We'll have to look and see if that game ends up being a tie. Back-to-back games and ties. So that'll give me some reason.
That ever happened before in the NFL?
What, back-to-back tie games?
Ever?
I don't know about. I don't have the record book open in front of me right now, bro. But hey Andrew, talk about the LA quarterback situation. Tell them who's playing and then who's going to get named the starting quarterback.
Baker Mayfield is named starter because the backup I can't pronounce his last.
Let me see if I can find it. It's John Wolford.
Wolford has an illness.
Yeah.
So
I'm bringing the screen share. Here you go. It says Sean McVay announces Rams starting quarterback. Go ahead.
So Baker has to step in, and I think it should be Baker's job in the future because he did a fantastic job versus who the fuck?
He won that game. Yeah, he came. Was it Arizona? They were playing. He threw the winning touchdown. So to explain it. So Baker Mayfield ended up getting released from the Carolina Panthers, picked up on waivers by the Rams after the Panthers basically put him out. Go ahead.
Goes back even further. He got drafted by the Browns.
Yes.
Played for them. Expressed he wanted a trade after they bought in Deshaun Watson. Got the trade and then tried to play for a starting job. Didn't do so well. Got benched and then released.
Yeah, Scott. I hope that's Scott. Yeah, dude. So that is the whole path. So Baker Mayfield has a long path. Look, Brian Clowder says, "What's your guys' power rankings? Top 10 teams in the NFL. We don't have an official one, Brian. Maybe me and Andrew will have to get together offline, and we'll have to figure out who our top 10 are.
San Francisco #1 in the league.
And you coming?
Their defense is astounding.
Wow.
Nice word.
Yeah, good word.
I feel bad for the Broncos because if their offense wasn't so damn miserable, they'd have top 10 defense in the league.
Yeah, like you said, I think the Bills are still going to be around this year. They're 10-3, and I'm thinking they might be the AFC team this year.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
I concur.
Yeah, but do you agree?
Also,
Lost says San Fran over the Eagles, Andrew.
Ooh. What do you think, bro?
I think the Eagles are gonna eventually choke and show their true colors.
Oh, controversy, Andrew, right here, boy, bringing it.
Not,
He ain't buying this. Eagles been playing good all season stuff. Lost.
not until the conference championship game. It's all
Wow.
gonna go good to the conference championship game, and then the sky's gonna fall and shit all over their season.
You heard it here first. Andrew's saying they're going to choke in the conference games, and they're not ready yet. Maybe
Andrew's so
next year.
colorful in his language. The sky is gonna fall and shit all over there.
Yeah, it's like he's painting us a picture, isn't he?
Yeah.
Painting us a lovely picture. That's our boy Andrew.
Yep.
He said, "Yep."
a verbal Picasso.
Yeah,
You're
I like
right. You're right. Yeah, verbal
Picasso. Hey Andrew, I'm gonna play a video that Andrew sent me. This is one of them good old classic. Jim McMahon, former champion quarterback for the Chicago Bears, shared this, and this is a extra point gone wrong. And pass ends up getting thrown to Dick Butkus, and so we just thought it was like a cool NFL play. It's one of those old. It's one of those. Oh yeah, you laughing at Dick Butkus? We were laughing at that in the pre-show. Who's your favorite player? Dick Butkus. Yeah, so that's what Bobbynic was saying. That would be an unfortunate name. So I was telling him, that's kind of the running joke, right? So check this. I'll play this for you with the sound. It's got the old school NFL films vibe to it.
Up on the extra point, Bobby Douglas recovered and threw to Dick Butkus for the singleton.
What? Yeah.
He just swats the ball out of his hand.
And the
That would be a penalty nowadays.
On the extra point, Bobby Douglas recovered and threw to Dick Butkus for the singleton.
Damn, what year was this?
Look at that. Like, I don't know. Can't say. I don't know if it was like the late 60s, the 70s. Bobbynic, I'm not 100% sure.
Butkus for the singleton.
Hear how he says for the singleton?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. It must have been like an old like 1-point conversion or something. I'll play it one more time.
Bobby Douglas recovered and threw to Dick Butkus for the singleton.
For the singleton. So I'm gonna have to look up the singleton.
I've never heard that
That
term.
was cool. I just me neither until I saw that. Hey, shout out to the 4 people that are still with us. It is 8:21 here, Eastern time on the East Coast. Episode 29 of the Sports Heads. What we got here?
Yeah, you already had 29. Holy shit.
Yeah, look at those. The Eagles uniforms. They were just basically, how about that, Bobbynic? 29. They were, but Loss was pointing out how the Eagles forms were kind of just basically hideous and green back then. What's this? All put your own list together and see how they. Yeah, I think so, Brian. I think that's what we need to do. I'll grind my 10, Andrew. You grind your top 10, and we'll compare lists. How about that, bro?
Yep.
And then we'll present it. I like that. Thank you for that idea, Brian. We'll try that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Boom. All right. As you can tell, Andrew's not afraid to bring an opinion, or bring the heat.
No, he's not.
Andrew,
He speaks his mind.
What do you bring, Andrew? The fire. Andrew's hot. Andrew brings the fire. Hey, Andrew. You sent me an article about a young hockey player who has a medical condition and an interesting story. Tell the people about that.
Well, this kid here had a stroke. When was it? October.
He had the stroke. Now I'll fill you some fill-in. This guy's name is Chris Letang. He plays for the Pittsburgh Penguins. He suffered his second stroke of his career on November 28th of this year, Andrew.
Does anybody know how old this guy is?
I didn't look that up. I have to Google
28,
it.
I think.
Is he that young? Yeah. He
Oh, no, I didn't.
We'll have to Google it. But at any rate, he's obviously healthy enough to be an athlete, to be a young man, and shouldn't, in most people's minds, shouldn't have being said that he had having his second stroke already while he's still playing. So what happened the other night, Andrew, when he came back for his game?
Brian said he's in his early 30s, so that's pretty young to be having 2 strokes already.
Yeah, bro. If you're any athletic age, nobody should be having like their second stroke. I'll give you some background on it in a minute. What this says, Andrew, I'll shave my pubes if the Eagles lose in the first round. I got a full bush.
Oh!
Uh-oh. That sounds like something you might want to do more than need to do more than want to do. Let's see. Oh, boy. Eat you, bro. Nope, hockey guy. That's what he meant. I'm your hockey guy, boys. Yeah, man, we'll have to have Brian on here and talk some hockey. Absolutely, bro. I'd be totally into that. Come on and talk some shit about some hockey. Absolutely. Boom. Let's see. I definitely get into it more deeply after the NFL season's over and there's kind of no interest to me. Then I really kind of gravitate to hockey more so. But yeah, so
I would be more interested in it if Wisconsin actually had a professional hockey team I could follow on a regular basis.
Yeah, it does help a little bit. I mean, the closest one to me is in D.C., so I go down there on the train sometimes and see a game. That's like 45 minutes for me, but at least it's doable. Shout out to the 5 people that are still with us.
Edmonton, I don't know. Edmonton has always had a hockey team, and I've never taken any interest.
That's amazing, right? So look at this. Here you got two ends of the spectrum. You got a guy who has nothing but hockey in his backyard and could care less, and then you got Andrew who would love to go to a hockey game, has none. So that's just how it goes. So I'll give you the brief detail on this guy, and then I'll give you some background. It says on the 28th of November, he suffered his second stroke of his career. On December 15th, he scores the opening goals for the Penguins playing in a game. So this guy came back, and I'm like, how does one come back in essentially a heavy 2 weeks, just 2 week period from a stroke? And let me see. Checking in real quick. I think I see a friend.
Hey, Jerry. Jerry found us.
Jerry, thanks for checking in. You're in Delaware, right below Philly. Yeah, you mentioned that last night, Delaware. Hope you made it through the little rainy, cold, crappy weather right there, Jerry. My sister loves hockey. Shout out. There you go. So I did some more looking into this guy because I was curious. How does one so young have strokes? Like most of you are probably wondering too.
Yeah.
I'll pull up the article real quick. It turns out that he had a medical condition, Bobbynic, and it was discovered in 2014 when he had his first stroke. This young player had his first stroke in 2014. And they said it had to do, it took a lot of diagnosis, but it ended up having to do with a failure around a heart valve around his heart, a defect arough his heart, and a pinhole. And so apparently air or blood, whatever. I'm no doctor, and I'm not even playing one here. But apparently I know enough to know that a hole anywhere in that region is no bueno. So he suffered his first stroke in 2014, and I guess he recovered from that. They said the reason that he can recover so quickly this time from it is because a lot of the time from the previous problem was a diagnosis. they had no idea. They weren't expecting a young man to have a stroke. They didn't know why he was having these conditions. And he had to go through these observations and examinations to ultimately find out he had that heart defect. So now that they know that he has a heart defect, they said that's their starting point, and they can kind of monitor it, and he can heal from there. But what do you think about that, Andrew? You think a guy that had 2 strokes, regardless of age, you think he still should be playing?
No, he should retire, get off his feet, and worry about his health.
I think so too, and one of the articles I read, it went on to say that, of course, he is a young man, has a wife and young children, and like they said, his kids, my kids don't see me as a hockey player; they see me as dad, and my wife doesn't see me as a hockey player; she just sees me as her husband. But I'd be concerned if I already had a stroke, and then you go out there and you get a second one. I mean, if he has those concerns, I don't know if playing hockey is the best thing for him moving forward. But I wish him well. 95 Phillies game with my neighbor, a World War I vet. Wow, that's cool. That's a cool memory to have.
Oh, wow.
Boom. Not a strike of luck. Oh,
I think you meant a stroke of luck. Definitely not a stroke of luck.
Hey, it's regional talk. You know, strike. Hey, a strike. Let's see.
It's a good Billy Squire song.
There you go.
Yeah.
Everybody. Stroke. There you go. You finally got it right. Stroke.
Yeah.
Not a stroke of luck. Yes. That's right. Letang already won a Stanley Cup exactly, Brian. So that's even less reason he should be risking his life to continue playing. So yeah, that's what I'm taking out. Yeah. After his heart surgery, he'll probably be better in the bedroom too. Oh, okay. You think there's ulterior motive for that surgery, huh?
More
honey, you go get
flow.
that heart valve fixed. Yeah, yeah. And while you're in there,
did he get heart surgery yet?
After his heart surgery, yeah. Well, I'm assuming, yeah, if he's got to fix like a weakness around the heart, it probably does require some kind of procedure, Andrew. I would assume, brother. All right. So Andrew sent me that story, as he does many of them, but I just found that one in particular interesting because of the kind of the nature of it, being a young player. True story. There you go.
I remember when Teddy Bruschi had a stroke.
That's right. Teddy Bruschi was a linebacker for the New England Patriots. Won a couple Super Bowls with them, and that was during the season, wasn't it? Like at the beginning of a season, Andrew?
Yep.
And he played like by the end of that season, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say he played by the end of that year.
I'm trying to remember. He played in
I think so.
Yeah.
He played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. All right, Andrew, you have any interest in the NBA coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who's your team, bro?
Ooh.
That's not a team.
I don't know that team. Never heard of that one.
Milwaukee
Bucks, yeah.
They got pummeled last night. 101 to 142.
Yeah, I'll share some of the pictures that you sent me of the player, and you can tell me what's going on. Tell everybody what's going on with the Bucks and what Giannis is talking about. You talked about through adversity you find growth. You're saying so the Bucks are getting their butts kicked?
They have a good record this year. They have a fine record. 20-8. 20-8.
So what happened last night? Was it against the Grizzlies that they got whooped?
Yep.
All right. Well, I have a little video of a foul that occurred, and I want everybody to see this and check this out, and you can talk about it, Andrew. This is Bobby Portis scratching one of the Grizzly players. This foul.
This is poetic justice.
There we go.
I'm surprised my internet.
Wow, we got all kinds of stuff here.
I don't even know how to. We got.
Yeah.
On the back of Santiago Dama.
Quite a butt whooping. So you think that should have been an ejection right away, Andrew, huh?
I think that was out of frustration.
It did. It looked like a foul, like he got away, yeah.
You gave him the grizzly scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Loss says funny how Andrew, who is so concerned with players' money, likes a team named the Bucks.
It's all consistent. You're on fire. You're on fire on all cylinders tonight, Loss. You are taking it all in, bro. We appreciate you, man. You are feeling this show tonight, man. You are reading Andrew. You are reading it perfect. Eject that guy, Jerry says. He agrees. Right. I do too. It's kind of a blatant foul. Not surprising, a player who plays for the Grizzlies has long claws. There you go.
And it looks like we got Owen in the chat as well.
Who that is? Where at? Oh, wait a minute. There he is. Thank you, bro. Thanks. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey. There he is, Andrew. There's your boy. Checking in the chat.
What up, brother?
What up, brother? Cool. Yeah, so I think that guy got ejected too. Now, Andrew, what do you think about what's going on with traveling in the NBA lately? I don't mean from town to town. I mean as far as with the ball.
It's getting a little. I haven't watched basketball in a while because my stupid remote broke.
Oh, shit.
I've been watching you. I haven't even been watching wrestling, which kind of sucks because I'm a big wrestling fan. I can't even watch the only thing I'm watching on TV right now basically is football.
That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And that's
Because you're stuck on the football network? NFL network?
That's the last channel was on when he lost his remote.
No, I'm stuck on the news channel 6.
How are you watching football then?
Because
On the computer.
Channel 6 usually has one or two football games on Sunday.
Are you getting a new remote soon?
I hope.
Oh no!
Or a search dog to find it.
Yeah.
No, I broke it because I dropped it.
Can someone change it manually? Like, is there buttons on the TV?
Nope.
Gotta count. Boom. Not being able to watch wrestling, Andrew, a blessing for us all. Lost is not feeling your pain. Let's see. Jerry says, sounds like a new remote fixes everything. Adaptable, programmable. Yeah. We need to get this man some voice command or something going on here, Jerry.
No doubt.
I think you can download a remote on your iPad. I think.
There you go. Right. See, Shane is.
Spectrum does not have adaptable equipment for voice activation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're behind in the times.
Then I can't. Oh, then I can't help you.
The last I checked, that was like 2 years ago. But
well, they might now.
All right. Well, it's 8:37. We about a couple 23 minutes away from the top of the hour. Where we're heading over to replayables. That's why I have to get to chill and hang out with y'all on the chat and everything. We're going to have a lot of fun drinking and doing what we do over there and seeing what he's got in the store for us tonight. We'll be over there soon, Chris. Go ahead and check out replayables, 9 o'clock.
You are crispy.
A little bit.
Hey, Andrew, we're going to do our
At least you're not crusty.
Andrew, we're going to do our sports education segment, bro. We were talking before the show about the Raiders. You know who the current coach is of the Raiders, Andrew?
Josh Daniels, former offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots.
Absolutely, bro. See, this is the man right here, and this is all going to come full circle. I think.
Also a Broncos coach.
Oh,
That's right. For a very brief period of time, wasn't he, Scott? You know,
Yeah.
do you know that he was like they were undefeated when they came to Baltimore when he was their coach, and I think we gave him like their first defeat, and then he just kept losing from there. So yeah, he's from the Bill Belichick coaching tree from New England, as Andrew so accurately put it.
He has shown he could be a good coach. I think literally either he lost confidence in himself or I don't know what the fuck, but
when he finally left and became a head coach, he was like on a winning streak. They were like 7-0 or 8-0 until they came into Baltimore. And then they lost against us, and they just continued to lose. And it ultimately ended up with him losing his coaching job prior to the contract running out. It's like the wheels fell off. It was really weird. I know that Scott remembers that, being a Broncos fan, probably.
Yeah. I protested that year and watched the games.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
How much I did.
Yeah.
I like Tim Tebow.
So-
I brought Tim Tebow.
So somebody.
He made it exciting. I heard a dog too. It wasn't me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Shayna or Shayna's dog. I thought it was your stomach growling or something, Shayna.
No.
So we gotta get this girl.
You want
gotta get her
to
some
eat my food?
Oh, your stomach's barking, not only growling. All right, so this headline says that the NFL shuts down the rule book loophole that the Raiders have been exploiting for the past 2 weeks. Now, who else would be exploiting a rule or be likely to exploit a rule but the former Bill Belichick coach? So here you go. So apparently what they've been doing is they found a loophole in a rule that allows to have someone have a holder to hold the ball on the tee. So the tee, I'll show you on a picture, is just basically like a cup that the ball sits in. What the Raiders have been doing the last 2 weeks has been, even in indoor stadiums where there's no wind, because there was no exact specification on the rule, they had a holder out there, even in an indoor game. What the holder was doing was taking the ball and putting it on top of the tee, not in the little nestle part, and therefore gaining like a half an inch of height and ultimately changing the trajectory of the ball. They found this to be a loophole, and they changed the rule so they have to kick it from the tee now. So I'll show you a picture right here. If y'all can see that. Make it a little bigger. Come on. Oh, you can
They're always looking for a way to get that little edge.
Yeah, but you can. That's right. So if you notice, what you can see right here is there is a little cup, a little crevice, a divot where the ball is traditionally supposed to sit in. And even on windy games, sometimes it will blow out of this divot. So they allow one holder. And apparently it was vague enough in the rule book that it didn't matter if the weather was bad or not. So somebody out of the Bill Belichick coaching tree who's looking for every little advantage found this advantage, and now they were kicking on top of the tee. Now they're saying they can have a holder in the future for rainy games, but they must always have it in the divot. So what do you think about that, Andrew? You think that was cheating?
Like father, even though he's not his father, like father, like son.
Right. He followed the leader, didn't he? I think he got it from that Bill Belichick, where you're always looking for every little advantage in the rules. My boy Andrew. All right, Andrew, we're almost done here, bro. We can see your nights about wrapping up. All right. Boom. Andrew's going.
Boom, boom. Boom, chicka, boom, boom. Boom, chicka, boom, boom.
He didn't. He's doing his own snort sound effects. Andrew, our boy Andrew. Well, we're glad you come out with us, hanging out with us on this Friday night. Little screen share. Once again, please go over and check out my homeboy and friend and co-host, my fellow co-host on Rob Saul Show, Chris Abels on Replayables at the top of the hour. Like that stuff. See, I'm liking it right now. Do like me. Boom. Like, share. I'm already subscribed. Check that out. We're going to hang out and have a lot of fun in a couple minutes from now. Boom. Gotta stop saying boom. Let's see.
Oh, I think Andrew's falling asleep.
And you can check out, they're going to be doing a Saturday version of TGB tomorrow, TGB Unplugged. Shout out Owen and everybody. A lot of the people here will be there tomorrow, 6 to 8, TGB. Someone hang out with on Saturday?
6 to 8 people.
Boom. 6 to 8 people. Oh, there you go. Scott will be there. All of them be there. Everybody but me. Everybody knows by now I kind of do take the weekend off, but I'll catch up with you on Monday. What's up?
It gets wild on Saturday sometimes, or BS.
You never know.
Couple things I forgot to mention. Sasha Banks is expected to sign a deal with New Japan.
With who?
New Japan.
New Japan. Okay, New Japan Wrestling. We'll see. All right.
I think her days in WWE are over.
Probably. So this is better. What else you got, Andrew? Other breaking news?
Day of Remembrance for Brody Lee. It is his birthday today.
That's right.
He would have been 42, I believe.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know, Brody Lee, former wrestler.
Oh, Brody Lee.
Brody Lee. Okay. Rest in peace, Brody Lee. What else you got, brother?
It's Friday. I should have done this at the beginning of the show, but it's Friday. You know what that means?
It's Friday. You know what that means?
What does it mean?
He used to tweet every day.
Yeah.
Like,
it's Monday. You know what that means? Or...
Like even a couple weeks after his passing, I carried on the tradition for a little while, just to pay homage for him.
Homage. Good word, Andrew. Homage.
So, rest in peace, Brody Lee.
Rest in peace, Brody Lee. Indeed. Anything else, Andrew?
He was doing his best work in AEW. I think WWE wasted his talent.
Yeah. What did he ultimately die of, Andrew?
Lung failure. Respiratory failure.
That's too bad.
How much money did he have?
I don't.
What was he making with his last contract?
I do not think it was COVID related.
No. Yeah, he had other medical conditions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Andrew?
I know what I'm.
No. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot to do it at the beginning of the show, but
I think he'll forgive you.
crossed my mind now, so I did it at the end of it.
All right, y'all. Well, did you have a fun episode though, Andrew?
Yeah, did you?
Absolutely, bro. I always have fun hanging out with you and hanging out with all my friends.
We had a blast.
It's always nice being the unofficial pre-show for Chris Abels, hanging out and get together with friends. All right, I got one more clip for you. We're going to call this the clip of the week, and Scott Fitzpatrick was nice enough to send this to me. It's one of the few I can share that he sends to me. In fact, it's the only one. So, so let's see. So I'm going to share this one. This is just some like NFL fun on the sidelines, if you will. Best way I can describe it. Let me unmute it. Here we go.
Play it, mind.
Excuse me.
That's right, big man. Mind your business. Mind your damn business. That's right. Yeah. Mind your business. What?
This guy's getting like. I'm hoping he's getting his thigh massaged.
That's right. Keep walking.
Yeah.
He's got his pants half down.
Mind your damn business. That's right. Yeah. Mind your business. What?
It looks like something else
Mind your
could be
business.
at
Play
the
it, mind.
cars right now. I don't know.
That's right. Keep walking, big man. Mind your business. Mind your damn business. That's right. Yeah. Mind your business. What?
Maybe it's a groin pull.
We hope so. I hope that's what it was.
Yeah, that's right, Jerry.
What about
All right, well, with that, I'm going to read the last couple comments.
Groin pull.
And we'll
Lost
pull
us
the
getting the
train.
poison out.
Let's see. Getting the poison. I got to go back up. I missed a couple of these. All right.
Groin pull.
Remote fixes that. Let's go where we was. Crispy Chris Abels. We're going to go check him out. Cheaters, my sister says about the Raiders. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I agree, Lost.
Yeah.
True. There, she's concurring and agreeing. Next, they'll print. Oh, they'll print the 3D print a higher T. Yeah, it's supposed to be 1 inch, Lost, and they were getting an extra half inch by doing it that way. You know. Let's see. Someone get Andrew a Red Bull stat. Andrew, fine job. There you go. Jerry St. John, fine job, Andrew. Thanks for checking in, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. We talked in chat, and Jerry said he's not the biggest sports guy, but I asked him to stop by and see if he likes what he saw, and apparently he does. Thanks for being here, Jerry. You're always welcome, bro. Wrestling news. Llama break time. You're right. That's the piss break time. All right. Remembering means that you care. That's right. Brody Lee, rest in peace. Thank you, Brian. Brian says we did a great show, Andrew. You did a great show, bro. And mind your business. And for our last comment, getting the poison out. All right, y'all. And with that, for Andrew, for Bobbynic, for Scott, for Shayna, for Stormy, I want to thank them for coming. I'm BF. TGB tomorrow, 6 to 8. I'm glad you all came here tonight. Head over to Replayables at the top of the hour, 9 o'clock. I'll see you in the chat over there. Let's have some fun. And we'll see you next week on Sports Heads, episode 30. And I'll see you next time I see you. Peace and love. We're out. Later, y'all.
Peace.